Mm-hmm. He's up 1-0. Watzkuh did pretty well with that funky Nexus into 2 gates. That was interesting. So let's see if Watzkuh... Streaming Norwegians and my... Okay. The screaming Norwegian Zephy's children are going to bed now, apparently. Are you able to cast soon? Okay, cool. So Franscar is spawning on the bottom left of Fighting Spirit and the green Zerg pieces. He's up 1-0. At the top left, we have Watzkuh as our teal Protoss. And Watzkuh piloting in the main, going straight into that 1 gate, really favoring those early Zelts. It worked out for him last game, so can't fault him for that. Franscar throwing down that 10-ish, 11, whatever. That relatively early pull. No hatch yet. He's going to be scouting that drone first. And they both have a pretty similar scouting timings right now. You know, minus Franscar having that Overlord that's going to scout the top left. Is that going to be first contact? I think so. Oh man, Overlords are slow. Who's gonna get there first? The probe to the bottom left main, or the Overlord to the gate? Oh wow, what is going on here? Some really fast tech play coming out of Watzkuh. Is he going? He might be going early Twilight Council. The 2 scouts pass each other, give each other high fives. Good luck, F-ons exchanged on the field. I'm really curious. It's really like, what is Watts gonna do with this tech? He's just gonna go early goon. That seems good. Franscar's Lings are... What are they up to? They're just gonna patrol. Sees everything. Oh man. He's building a goon. Really wants to take out that goon, that Overlord. It's a robo base, so it's gonna be... Oh wow, proxy. So we're gonna have some proxy Reaver shenanigans. But will this pay off? Franscar is doing his macro hatch wall off, seeing that 1 base play come out, expecting the Zealots to come in, try to do some damage. But that's simply just not going to happen. I mean, did he see the fact that it's a Cyber rather than 2 gates? He doesn't. So ideally at this point he would try to get a better read. Get that, yeah, there it is. There's that Overseer. Might get a much better look into the main, see what Watzkuh's up to, because it could be a whole lot of shenanigans at this point. Double Robo Robotic Spay. What is my life? Oh god. Franscar, okay, he's got Hydral Skin coming out. I mean, as long as they're positioned well and in the proper position, it could be okay. Franscar's gonna see nothing. This goon is gonna deny everything. Or at least, supposedly everything. Like, if that Overseer looked around and saw nothing, he'd be like, okay, whoa, what's going on here? But the fact that there's so many holes that he could have hidden things, like especially behind the mineral lines, he's thinking, okay, there still might be something. There might be more gates over here or here. You do have the speed for the Hydras. Hydra production has started. There's that fast Warp Prism upgrade. These Reavers are coming out hot and steady. Even patrolling. Oh, the lane! He's gonna see it! He's gonna see everything. And watzkuh's strategy is laid bare, but the Reaver is, just as he sees it, the Reaver is going to town on these workers. Oh, oh, the horror! Warp Prism speed is about to finish, and you know, it's not like Franscar can even waltz up to this ramp and take out these production facilities. Because he can easily just have a Reaver here and just blow everything up trying to come up the ramp. This is actually kind of scary. I mean, he's going to be playing a game of just trying to keep him from landing in the first place. So having his Hydras placed in the proper position beforehand is going to be absolutely key. I mean, oh, and of course try not to let that happen. Ah, this is rough. If he does hold and just doesn't take too much damage and get some tech to start countering this, would love to see his fire ASAP. Then he should come out ahead. He's just going to be sitting on 2 bases for now. And a Reaver comes in uncontested. There's no Hydras in position. The gas line gets demolished. Only 2 probes, though. I mean, only 2 drones. Ooh, nice. A single link takes that scarab in the face instead of the Hydras, so that's good. I mean, if he can get enough Hydras out, then essentially he's going to be uncontestable. And just dropping and trying to come in to drop will be too dangerous at that point. And almost loses a Reaver! Oh, man. Both players playing on a nice edge. How much saturation do we have? We actually have more saturation than natural at this point. I can't fault him for screwing up saturation whenever he's being attacked by triple Warp Prism Reaver. Oh god. And theoretically, like, just having, 6 Reavers is probably one of the toughest things to fight with against those Hydras. Oh no, he's just gonna be able to kill Franscar, isn't he? That's just too many Reavers. Oh no, they're just gonna walk in. The drone line is retreating. Any Hydras that get built are gonna be nuked. You know what, that's actually cost efficient for Franscar to get 4 Scarabs attacked on a single Hydra. Which is amusing, but it doesn't help whenever you simply have nothing running that stuff that can shoot. Alright, defends. He gets that Queen and Snare. And there's that, ooh, there's another group of Hydras. They're gonna, can they get them? Yes, they get a single Reaver. Only, what, 4 more to go? 3 more to go, okay. He's doing good, man. He's doing good. He's not out of the woods yet, but he's doing good. Another one goes down. What are the Warp Prisms doing? watzkuh, what are you doing with your Warp Prisms, man? That's not how you control them. And these Reavers, I mean, they could be doing damage, but just the micro isn't there. And almost loses his last 2 Reavers. One is the very, very low red. So Franscar is holding this off pretty well. A few mistakes from watzkuh to really help that out. Like, he could have easily had his Warp Prisms in position. Like, they were flying off way over here. Your Hydra's waiting. And where are the drops going to happen? He's going to try taking out these Hydras first. And then, oh god. I mean, it's costing him 15 minerals per Hydra. It's just insane. So I'm really digging this skirmishing style of the Reavers. He's just got to be so careful. Make sure he gets him out of there after firing. Like, he can't be letting this happen. He's not able to micro all these. This is so micro-intensive. Oh, there's 2 Reavers that are just so low HP. And at that point, I'm thinking the low HP Reavers, they can be used for defensive duty, just recharge their shields, or pull one like way to the side and swoop in when you're harassing somewhere else. And just the army count of Franscar has just been battered and battered and battered. Good splitting, but again, it's 15 minerals. Like, he's getting confirmed Hydra kills every single time he shoots. And the Warp Prism goes down, but that was, I think... Oh, no! That wasn't a low HP Reaver. I think that was the yellow health Reaver, so now there's 2 red health Reavers. And only 1 green health Reaver. And he's not continuing this. What is he doing? He's getting Dark Templar. Oh god. Okay, that will kill him. I think Franscar's gonna die. Oh, he's preparing Hot Dark Templar. Oh, that's gonna be brutal. He does finally clean up that harassment. Like, he's only got 1 Reaver left. I mean, 2 Reavers left and a single Warp Prism. Mutas are coming out. Ooh. There's 2 Archons, but... This is getting really interesting. Alright, the Reavers are coming back for the good old harass. So, maybe hoping his opponent is counterattacking at this point. I mean, he held on for so long, and Franscar is just so on top of those pulls. Only loses a single drone. The Mutas are out in play, so this harassment is done with. If he sticks around any longer, he's just going to lose them all. And watzkuh, he's actually expanding. There's no way this will turn into a normal game. I don't believe it. I don't buy it for 1 second. Come on, Dark Templar! No, Dark Templar! Oh no, the Dark Templar was wasting his hits on Hydras and just softening him up with it, instead of one-shotting drones. There we go. Dark Templar gets cleaned up, and at the same time, this Muta harassment is going to come in and get deflected by the Archons. Oh, this is going to turn into a normal game, isn't it? There's no way. And it's not a whole lot of Mutas, really. But again, just the fact that he does have Mutas means this can happen. Wait, is it? Oh, wow. Oh, God, he's lifting up Archons and using them to deflect the Muta harass. And man, they're already so low HP. That was actually really effective. That was really cute. I really dug that. But he's gonna get a couple quick Reaver kills with these Mutas. Clean and simple. And here comes the Warp Prism Archon defense. It's just so cute. But he does lose a Warp Prism in the process. And there lies that danger. Especially with these low HP Warp Prisms. They're much more liable to be snapped in half really quickly by that fire. And the probe line is just getting eviscerated. Takes down the shield entirely, that Warp Prism in one volley. And meanwhile, these Mutas? Oh wow, they're abusing the SimCity of his opponent. Oh no, but being a bit too frisky. Gets a lot of his Mutas killed. And there's extra height, there's extra Archons in position to clean up the rest of those Mutas. So the Muta harassment is actually over with. And in comes a counterattack by Franscar. No upgrades, which is just... It's such a stark contrast to the games we saw earlier where they were just like straight up macro games. And now it's just really, what is going on? How can I gut punch my opponent the best? Is essentially what I would call this. There's a single Muta. Aw man, these Archons have so many kills. And they're all Mutas, that's all 100 and 100. Dark Templar chilling out zoning. In between 2 Overseers. It's the worst place to zone ever. Okay, he does go for that other base, but even an Overseer over there. Franscar is well aware of that Dark Templar threat. And, you know, he didn't lose too much from it. And it doesn't look like he's going to lose any further additional stuff from Dark Templar. Still no upgrades. Even for Toss. Okay, finally. We do have upgrades on Rat. Getting that good old +1 on the Hydras. It's like, do you think at this point you could just kind of stick a skip to like late game tech? Look, you've been alive long enough. It's 21 seconds and game time right now. Watzkuh, at the 21-minute and 15-second mark, is just now getting his naturals Vespene Geyser. It's been a funky game, and it's now turning into a standard game. What on earth? So Overseer's gonna spot out for any additional bases. None are taken. And Watzkuh following Franscar's lead, taking that +1. Scouting Mutalisk? And Overseer, okay, just free stuff. Just Franscar giving some presents. Saying, please don't attack me yet. Have some tokens of offerings, but it was all a lure.